The government has yet to decide on who to take over Malaysia Airlines Berhad. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said the government had received 4 proposals or offers, including one from a group led by Datuk Pahamin Rajab.
Keputusan dia, banyak orang buat tawaran. Ada yang nak beli, ada yang nak urus saja. Kita sedang kaji cadangan-cadangan ini.
Sebenarnya masih kaji lagi, Tun?
Ya, ada banyak ideas.
Ada berapa proposal dah masuk, Tun?
Masuk 4
proposal. How soon can the government make a decision, Tun?
We have to study it very carefully. Pasal kita dah tukar banyak kali. Tak jadi. So we must find somebody yang ada experience.
Semua local syarikat.
He said this after a dialogue session with industry players at TVET Conference 2019. Tun Dr. Mahathir also said most of the offers came from local companies. It was reported that Datuk Pahamin, who is a former Director General of the Road Transport Department and Chairman of Air Asia Berhad, and his 5 partners had met with the Prime Minister to express interest to help turn the airline around. Bank Negara Malaysia's Monetary Policy Committee MPC decided to maintain the overnight policy rate OPR at 3% in its meeting today, as latest indicators point towards sustained economic expansion. The central bank said while the external sector's performance is likely to be weighed down by slower global growth and trade tensions, economic growth will be supported by domestic demand. In a statement, it said that household and capital spending will continue to be driven by stable labour market conditions and capacity expansion in key sectors such as manufacturing and services. The baseline projection, meanwhile, remains within the range of 4.3% to 4.8%. BNM said this projection, however, is subject to downside risks from ongoing uncertainties in the global and domestic environment, worsening trade tensions and extended weakness in commodity-related sectors. The Entrepreneur Development Ministry, MED, has raised a total of 90 million ringgit fund in providing financing access to small and medium enterprises, SMEs, by attracting private investors to join the SME Investment Partner, SIP. Of the total, 40 million ringgit was channeled from the government through SME Corp, while the remaining funds were from the private sector. Warisan Quantum Management Sdn Berhad and RHL Ventures Sdn Berhad.
There are more partners expected to come into this program, and in the area or in sectors that they can excel, that can give confidence to other partners. For example, if RH Venture focus on specific industry which we understand, which the government understand, then we'll co-fund it, say like a matching program. But they must demonstrate their capability. They have the capability, they have the ability to manage the fund. So it will attract both private sectors and also government sectors.
He said that after announcing alternative funding for SMEs earlier today. Under this program, SME Corp will appoint the fund management firm referred to as SME Partner, who is responsible to raise funds from private investors, which will be matched with government funds. The Malaysian Palm Oil Board, MPOB, receives between 5 and 6 million ringgit in royalty fees per annum for transfer of technology TOT that are applicable to the oil palm industry for commercialization. As of 2018, MPOB has patented 357 technologies and launched 651 technologies and 174 services.
I mean, so far the take-up rate is around 30%. So we have, I consider it's a very high. Yeah. We're talking about generally most of the natural average is around 5 to 10%. But ours, we have around 30% of our technologies that we offered been taken up by the industry. But in terms of royalty, I don't have the exact figure. But every year we are talking about between around 5 to 6 million ringgit of the royalty.
He said this at the launch of MPOB's 25th Transfer of Technology Seminar and Exhibition by the Minister of Primary Industries, Teresa Kok. The fees from the royalty, Dr. Ahmad Parviz said, are partly taken up for research and development R&D activities. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this evening. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for watching and keep tuning in to TV3.